Leaving the Peruvian rainforest behind, I began climbing the foothills of the Andes.
Oh, it's getting a bit chilly now. I just passed a sign saying we're at 4,725 metres.
Considering the venue they built, it's surprising the Inca didn't invent cricket.
Well, I'm sure this cobblestone road's really historic, but it's a fucking bastard to ride on.
Panoramic.
What you got on your sanger, Paddington? Would I recommend you visit other Inca sites before Machu Picchu? Leaving the Peruvian rainforest behind, I began climbing the foothills of the Andes. I was heading for Cusco, the historic capital of the Inca Empire. From there, I would begin a journey through the Sacred Valley, which holds some of Peru's most spectacular archaeological sites.
People are always really kind about getting the bike off the street and out of harm's way overnight. So here I am in my little regional hotel in a little regional town, and Tenere is going to be safe in the laundry overnight. Laundry, motorcycle park, chicken hatchery.
Next morning, the weather was perfect as I struck out for Cusco.
No shortage of bananas. It's got a distinctly more alpine feel now. Sort of small scrubby veg, all the jungle's gone. Going up. Oh, it's getting a bit chilly now. I've closed up all the vents on this jacket and riding pants for the first time since I arrived in South America. Definitely starting to get a bit of an alpine look about it. Oh, and there's my first alpacas or something similar. Wow, this is amazing. It's pretty hardcore living up here at winter time. A little bit of snow. By yourself, pal. I just passed a sign saying we're at 4,725 metres. It's definitely the highest I've ridden a motorcycle at, that's for sure.
I was wondering how I would cope with the altitude, and at this height, just getting on and off the bike to take a few photos felt like an effort. Changing into my wet weather gear had me puffing like I'd just run up the stairs.
Beautiful.
There was plenty of roadworks en route to Cusco, as maintenance crews tried valiantly to stop sections of the highway from slipping into the valley below, or clearing away bits of mountain that had fallen onto the road. The delay at this site was about 20 minutes, and at one stage, while standing up straddling the bike, I began to fall asleep. I clearly had some acclimatising to do.
I had beautiful weather all the way up to all the way up through the pass, but then when I got down on the other side of the range, it all went to shit, and it's been raining heavily for the last couple of hours. Yeah, so that slowed me down a bit with tight hairpins, and heavy rain wasn't ideal. So yeah, running a bit late to get to Cusco now, but I think I've got about another hour to go. But thankfully it's all fined up, so it should be a straightforward run.
After taking a day to rest up and get used to the altitude, I decided to get out and about and explore Cusco. It certainly has an interesting streetscape, with Spanish colonists having built on existing Inca structures, and a modern city now spreading out across the valley.
Just climbing the hill at the back of Cusco at the moment, and the town's got an elevation of 3,400 metres, and I can tell you, I'm feeling every one of them right now. There's nothing like getting out in the Australian bush amongst the beautiful gum trees. Still, it's pretty nice here in Peru as well.
Overlooking Cusco is the massive Inca site of Sacsayhuaman. Like all the major Inca ruins in Cusco and the Sacred Valley region, Sacsayhuaman was built in the 15th century. Although no one knows for sure, the nature of much of the architecture suggests the settlement had a defensive role. Experts also believe that Sacsayhuaman would also have served as a religious and administrative base. After the Spanish defeated the Inca, they ratted an estimated 60% of the stone from Sacsayhuaman to help build colonial Cusco. Despite this, the place is still impressive to say the least. After a wander around, I found a shady spot to have lunch with some of my alpaca mates.
Considering the venue they built, it's surprising the Inca didn't invent cricket.
Mate, I'm trying to take a photo. Leaving Cusco, my next stop was the Inca site of Pisac, just under 2 hours ride away at the eastern end of the Sacred Valley. The road wound its way along eucalypt-lined valleys before climbing steeply to the Pisac Archaeological Park. Pisac features a series of striking agricultural terraces and 5 distinct settlements within the citadel.
Ooh. Wow, that is specky. I got talking to a local bloke down in the car park, and he asked where I was from, and when I told him, he said, "Oh, we've got a lot of Australian trees here." And I said, "Yeah, I know, I noticed." And he told me he was from this village down here at the base of the archaeological site, and he said that they use the eucalypts to try and stop land slippage on the hillsides. You can see there's a plantation there, and they've got a few problems with gullies in here. So yeah, I was wondering if maybe they've done a bit of clearing, or whether they've just a few too many alpacas grazing the slopes these days, and that's what's causing the erosion. But interesting that they should choose to use eucalypts. Oh, jeez. Oh, a bit squeezy. Peruvian people tend to be quite small. And yeah, this is definitely constructed for the Peruvian physique. Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay. Easy. This place is absolutely stunning. And so quiet today, I'm so lucky. Not to mention, how's that for a sunny sky? Just when you think it couldn't get any more spectacular, you come around the corner and it's just amazing.
Intihuatana is Pisac's most exclusive neighbourhood and features the classic Inca massive stone block architecture. Everybody loves a water feature.
Found a sweet spot there, mate. Get into it. There was so much to see at the Pisac archaeological park that I'm a bit late heading out now to Ollentaytambo, where I'll be for a couple of days. So yeah, I'm going to be chasing the last of the light to get there. But looks like a beautiful valley to ride through, a sacred valley. The sacred valley had a nice sort of a peaceful ring to it, but it's turned out it's just pretty much town after town. There's not really much in between, so you go through one little traffic jam town and then another and then another and then another. So not quite what I had in mind for the Sacred Valley. You fucking dickhead. Well, I'm sure this cobblestone road's really historic, but it's a fucking bastard to ride on. Oh. Well, I guess this is the main street.
I seem to have arrived in Ollentaytambo right in the middle of a traffic jam.
Maybe this is the rush hour when everyone's coming back from tours. Oh, fuck this road. Oh, maybe that wasn't the main street. Jeez. I can never get over how much bigger places are than I imagine they're going to be. This was supposed to be a tiny town, like all of the stuff on there. It's going, oh, it's a beautiful tiny place. Oh, it's so small, it's so pretty, it's so tiny. It's bloody huge. Yeah, after you, mate. No, you go, you're right. Jeez. Thank you, mate. This is horrible. Fuck, get me out of here. Bloody hell. Built to last.
The Inca fortress city at Ollantaytambo is located within a short walk of the town's central plaza. One of the most popular spots on the daily Sacred Valley tours from Cusco, the Ollantaytambo historic site was crowded. I found myself having to squeeze past large, self-entitled tour groups who acted like they had exclusive rights to the place. Every self-respecting Inca city has a temple of the sun. Ollantaytambo's example included these enormous pink granite blocks.
That's quite a couch, but you might want to bring a cushion for Nana. Panoramic. Now that's a fluffy alpaca. Must have gone bush last shearing season. Bit like myself.
After a couple of days in Ollantaytambo, I took the train to Aguascalientes. This small town serves as a base for the millions of tourists who come every year to visit the most famous Inca site of all, Machu Picchu.
I've just arrived on the train to Aguascalientes and now I'm trying to find a ticket office. Unlike most people that come to Machu Picchu, I didn't plan this months and months in advance. In fact, I don't think I even planned it a week in advance. So, unlike everybody else, I haven't got a ticket. Well, today's one of those rare occasions where, despite being disorganised, I've actually had a win. So I had to check online and all the tickets for Machu Picchu's main circuit, where you get to see all the really good stuff,
It's booked out till next year, so I thought I'd missed out. And then I found out that they actually release 1,000 tickets for the following day, each day at Aguas Calientes, the town just near Machu Picchu. So I thought, well, I'll just turn up and see if I can jag one, and sure enough, I did. So I've come out a winner.
With an afternoon to spare, I spent some time getting to know a few of the locals.
What you got on your sanger, Paddington? Marmalade. Oh, there's a surprise. Don't you ever get bored and want to try something different for a change? Yeah, fair enough.
Next morning, I boarded the bus for the half-hour ride up the mountain to Machu Picchu.
Back in town, it was absolutely chock-a-block with people. Every bus was full, and yet up here, it doesn't seem so crowded.
Also built during the golden era of Inca real estate development, UNESCO listed Machu Picchu in 1983 for its outstanding universal values. According to UNESCO, the approximately 200 structures making up this outstanding religious, ceremonial, astronomical and agricultural centre are set on a steep ridge crisscrossed by stone terraces. The city is divided into an upper and lower part, separating the farming from residential areas. Many of Machu Picchu's mysteries remain unresolved, including the exact role it may have played in the Incas' sophisticated understanding of astronomy and domestication of wild plant species.
There's spectacularness everywhere you look.
Hey mate, where do you want me to put all these ancient Inca bricks? Oh, I don't know mate, just stack them over there will you, and we'll figure out what to do with them later. Is Machu Picchu spectacular? Absolutely. Am I glad I came? Definitely. Would I recommend you visit other Inca sites before Machu Picchu? No.
I definitely recommend you come here to Machu Picchu before you visit any of the other Inca ruins. And that way, the first time you'll see anything like this will be here, and it will absolutely blow you away.
Having returned to Ollantaytambo after visiting Machu Picchu, I packed up the Tenere and plotted a course to Lima. The parts I had ordered to replace the crash-damaged bits of the bike were waiting for me there, and I also badly needed new tyres. Once the Tenere was fixed up, I would then head north to my next South American destination, Ecuador.